bedtime stories.
Oh, yeah, one more time. Just try one. Oh, you got it. Oh. Why does Katie get to lift this heavy weight? Why does she get the heavy one? Evie is wanting to know, why does she have to have this little bitty light blue weight? Well, when we work out in the gym, we have to use just the right amount of weight. And Katie is a little bit bigger and stronger. She can handle a little bit more. And God knows how much we can handle. He knows how much weight to give us to lift. This is perfect for you, Evie. You can just lift that little weight. You know, we've been talking about Moses and how he had a big weight to lift because he lifted up the rod of God. And whatever God told him to do, that's what he did. If God said, throw down your rod, he threw it down. When God said, pick it up, Moses, by the tail, he picked it up and he went right where God said to go. He had such a good relationship. You know, God was speaking to Moses when he was a shepherd. He was out there with those sheep, just taking care of sheep, minding his own business. And God came, and there was this burning bush. Remember the song we sang? Oh, Moses, away back there in the wilderness, saw some smoke. Our friend Ken Meadema wrote that song. He's so good. You can find that song if you want to on YouTube. Moses is one of my favorites. So Moses took his rod and he went all the way to Pharaoh's house, all the way to the king of Egypt. And when he got there, he said, let my people go. And Pharaoh said, oh yeah, I don't want to. I don't think I feel like it. And Moses said, I'll show you what God said. And he threw down his rod. It became a hissing snake. And Pharaoh said, my guys can do that too. You're not so special. They threw their rods, their magicians, threw down their rods, and their rods all became snakes. But Moses' rod, Moses' snake, came and ate up all the other snakes. Do you want to hear something really crazy? In the Hebrew Bible, we call it snake. But in the Hebrew Bible, they call it crocodile. So they said that when Moses got before the Pharaoh, that his rod became a crocodile. You know why that would be important in Egypt? Because in Egypt, the Nile River was full of crocodiles. That's sort of like an alligator, but maybe bigger. So Moses was very powerful in Pharaoh's eyes because his crocodile ate up all the other magician's snakes. Can you imagine that? Isn't that the craziest thing? So that's why we sing our song about Moses way back there in the wilderness, because that's where it started. That's where he learned to use his rod. And that's why it's so important for us all as children to learn how to lift weights and pass the test and do those small things. Because it just started out with Moses and his rod keeping sheep. But his rod turned into something really big. It became the rod of God. And you also have a gift inside of you. You might think it's small, but it's not. God is going to take and develop all those gifts inside of you, just like the colors of the rainbow. He's going to develop and make it strong. And so we've got to practice, just like Moses had to practice being obedient to God. We have to practice serving and speaking the truth in love. We have to practice encouraging one another and giving. But God will take those little gifts inside of us and turn it into something beautiful so we can all be blessed together. It blesses the whole family, just like Peter when you did your artwork, and Evie when you write beautiful stories. Well, it's time for us. What, you want to sing? Okay, we'll sing that one more time. Okay, ready everybody? Here we go, right before bed. Oh, Moses, way back there in the wilderness, saw some smoke, came to the bush, and the bush was burning. And we'll sing more later. We'll sing, you have a beautiful gift inside you. You have a beautiful heart like Moses. You have a beautiful gift and colors. I love you. Good night. I want to hold you through the night.